Hey guys, it's Handy Jeff, and I'm a glutton for punishment. I bought another rental property, so I'm going to take you on a tour, and if you want to learn how I bought this with a 3% mortgage when the average mortgage is 7% for an investment property, stick around till the end. I'll talk about it. This is going to be another project, and I'm going to get to teach you guys how to do a lot of different things because, well, this place needs a little bit of work, to be honest with you. We've got carpet that's stained. So people of the internet, if you have any idea on how to get a stain out of carpet, which it's not showing up too bad on camera, but I promise it is very brown. If you have any idea how to get that out so I don't have to rip this entire floor out, please, for the love of everything holy, let me know. And because I've used an entire bottle of carpet cleaning solution in my carpet cleaner, but I digress. Anyway, let's go on through with the tour. So you come inside, you've got your living space, okay? Beautiful picture window, love that. Come on down the hallway and you walk into the bathroom. Now, they paid, I personally know the old owner of this building, and they paid somebody a lot of money not to remodel these fixtures, but to remodel this shower. And, well, let's just say these people must have had a love affair or had stock in the company that produces caulking. Because, sheesh, look at that. That is ridiculous. There's so much caulking on there. So, you know what? This whole thing might even end up coming out. I don't exactly know yet. Like, look at this. Look at that caulk line. That thing's fatter than, I'm just going to leave it to your imagination. Very old Mansfield toilet. We've got old fixtures. Hello, people. But anyway, I digress. We walk outside there. This is a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom home. So we've got a bedroom here, which you come on in. This is, pretty stereotypical for the age of this property. It's not bad, but we go on in here, and this is another bedroom. Also not bad. The rooms are fairly small, and this is a smaller house, but it'll make a great rental property. But man, check out these light fixtures. I forgot to mention that. Those need replaced. Like, what is going on in here? Also, why is the fan so small? That's like a 1-foot blade. Anyway, then we walk in here, and we have another room with the same exact light fixture. And I've already torn some stuff out. You can see the sawdust. This had a bookshelf that was all the way up to the top of the room and then even cut over here. Like, that needed to go. There was a pegboard on this wall. The person who used to own this, I guess the previous owner before them, really loved plants, and it is clear that that is true. So we're back in our living space now. And I'm going to show you the kitchen. So obviously I've got some tools and stuff set up, but we've got a nice little galley style kitchen. The appliances stayed and everything. And honestly, my favorite thing about this entire kitchen, I don't even know what this is called exactly, but man, this, hey, it's pretty cool, right? Like, I love that all these drawers slide out. Like, I'd be loving having spices on those. But anyway, if we walk out into the single car garage, you will see, hey, this is just a pretty standard, single car. The garage panels are a little dented, so I'm going to have to get myself some new garage door panels, but hey, it is what it is. Check it out. Check out that green ceiling, dude. I should probably finish that, but hey, that's another project for another time. And then if we walk out here, I like this space. So we've got the Christmas tree, but we've got a little sunroom. And it's pretty nice to have these, this type of setup out here. I honestly probably will replace these blinds or even remove them because it's a little weird how they're set up. But looking out the back window, or back door, you can see that the yard's fairly good sized. It butts up to a cornfield, and it's got 2 sheds, the he shed and she shed. I don't know if you can see that or if it shows on camera, but that's what they're labeled. But also, if we go back inside, something I enjoy about this property that's unlike any of my other rental properties is that this basement is actually something that could be finished out into living space. So if we come back inside, open the door, and go to the stairwell to the basement. We walk right on down in here. And we have a basement. In fact, this area would probably be better for a living area than the actual living room, in my opinion. However, after doing a little bit of research, and by that I mean tearing off these very well-made baseboards, I have determined there is water damage. I'm hoping that that is not active water damage and it's just from before when they didn't have the waterproofing put in, but hey, we'll find out with time. But this little guy, I'm trying to decide exactly how much I want to put into this because this could be a great space. It's going to need floors and such. Oh, also, I got to point this out. There will be a video for a quick tool review coming, but everybody loves a good live wire situation that's just taped up, right? That's not a fire hazard at all. But anyway, you know, the bones in this place, they're pretty good. We've got washer, dryer, and furnace and central air. But if we check it out, you know, there's a lot of work to be done here if we're going to do it up to, you know, a good living space. But if you want to know the cheat code on how I got this place with a 3% mortgage, well, I'm going to pull up a bucket and we're going to talk. For those of you who don't know, I am a licensed contractor, licensed insurance agent, and also a licensed real estate agent. So I kind of have the trifecta when it comes to doing rental properties. And it gives you a little bit of insider knowledge that most people don't know. Well, I knew this person. It's actually a good friend of mine's dad that was moving in with his son and wanted to just get rid of the place. So I was definitely interested, and I ended up only paying them $10,000 more than they owed for this place. Now, the cheat code on this property is that it was bought with a VA loan originally. Not my VA loan, I never served, but he did. And VA loans are always assumable. So what does that mean? Quick sidebar. Also, if you're in the state of Iowa, because that's where I'm located, and you're looking for a house, I'd love to help you out. I will drive clear across the entire state. I do not care. So if you're interested in that, if you would like me to be your real estate agent, send me an email. My email is handyjeffyt@gmail.com. Send me, am I going to fall through this bucket? Send me an email with your contact information. I'll reach out to you, and if I can't help you in a timely manner, I will get somebody who can. But anyway, back to the story of the VA loan. So all VA loans are assumable, even if you don't serve. So that's awesome. But what does that mean? So they refied this house back in 2020, got a 3% mortgage. So with a 3% mortgage, I don't know if rates are ever going to get that low again. It'd be cool if they did, but I just don't foresee that happening. Well, what's awesome is, just like a normal home loan, you can try to assume it. After you've got a contract signed, you can basically work with the current lender to take over the mortgage. Now, banks aren't going to make this easy because it's a 3% mortgage, and if they got paid back on that, they could lend it out for 7%. However, I was able to make it work. I had to move a bunch of money around out of my IRA and Roth IRA in order to pay off some credit cards in order to purchase this place. But that's my personal financial situation. But the secret is to assume the VA loan, especially in a time like now when it's, you know, extremely expensive to buy a new house. So there are little gems out there still. And I think this is going to be a fantastic rental property. In fact, I know I would live here if, you know, I didn't already have a house to gut and remodel. But I'm just sitting here looking around, and this is just something that it's going to need some work. So if you're interested in that kind of thing and you want to learn how to fix your own home, service your own equipment, or some little tips and tricks about how to purchase rental properties, stick around. This has been Handy Jeff. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and then you can watch all of these videos. In fact, watch another video right here. This has been Handy Jeff. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble. We'll see you in another video.